Hey everybody, it's Tuesday night here in Bucyrus, Ohio, and I know some folks only watch me on YouTube, and I'm not sure how I'm going to make this happen. So um, there's something I want to share with you guys, which to you guys might not mean nothing. It's literally probably 15 seconds, but to me, it means the world. But I don't know if I can send that video along with this video here. So you guys have my email address or my text number. If you're interested in seeing it, for some reason you're not partaking in both the Facebook and here, find a way to reach me and I'll be happy to forward it to you because I was given permission to do so. So it's the night time and I wanted to recap today a little bit because it was a really cool day. In my midday I shared a couple of stories with you guys about the morning, a nice gesture by the Vitro manufacturing plant. Ken and Fred I met at a diner and spoke with them. And then certainly Todd Ivy and what he did for me was just completely unexpected, but just fabulous. So, and earlier I asked you guys to email him, but I want to make sure you got the right email address. I want to double check it so I'm not wrong. I believe it's toddivy2016@gmail.com. Todd Ivy, TODDIVY2016@gmail.com if you want to thank him on my behalf. I might have given it out as a different address earlier. If I did, I apologize. So today, the afternoon got even a little bit better. Not long after Todd, one of my followers, one of my more faithful and believers, Steve, apparently I've been reaching out to folks as we go a little bit, as I've asked folks to do. And one of the people he contacted, I guess, was somebody at the Bucyrus Department of Tourism. I don't know if that's the right terminology. But so I was about 8 miles outside of Bucyrus. I got this email from Max Miller, and Max said, fascinating guy, said, hey, I got your story, when do you think you'll be in town? Should be there by 2 o'clock at the pace I'm going, maybe 3 o'clock. And anyway, to make a long story short, I got together with Max, got a change of clothes, got cleaned up a little bit, and got to spend some time with him, and certainly gave him permission, and he shares an office with the Chamber of Commerce. If they want to take some pictures and use me in any way imaginable, that's fine with me, because they've been grateful to me reaching out. So Max used to work in the public print industry and reached out to a contact he had, and she is up at the Upper Sandusky. No, I'm lying to you. She is handles, I think I'm in Richland County, kind of a Richland County tourism magazine. Anyway, she's on vacation, but she had somebody else contact me. So I spent the afternoon doing an interview with this magazine, and hopefully they'll have an article out there. So again, as much coverage as possible for Point to Thumb is really what I'm driving for. And then James, who came out from that magazine, a publication, used to work for this Upper Sandusky newspaper where I'm heading tomorrow. So he reached out to the person that replaced him, and hopefully something comes out as well. So just because one of my followers started the ball rolling has triggered this whole thing. Now, I've already got a place to stay. Max has extended a place to me, and I was going to go through the motions tonight, but A, I'm a little bit tired, and B, in talking to Max, he's a fascinating story in and of himself. Out of college, was offered a job that he knew would be a desk job that would be the death of him, and wasn't into it. He decided to go join the Peace Corps. So he went out to Cameroon and out in West Africa, and he spent 2 years down there as a teacher, teaching computer training and things like that. And I just, people think my leap of faith here was kind of crazy to and maybe it is in the sense of my age versus his, but this guy left his family, his country, and went to go help. You talk about the humanitarian efforts behind that to go help a group of folks. It's just, and I could hear talk about it all day with the different things about it, So anyway, so I'll probably hook up with Max later and find out some more about him in detail, because I thought he was fascinating, and he extended himself to me and made these things happen. So that's a nice story. But let me get to something else if I can. So I'm going to feel a little bit weird talking about this, right? And I don't know why I shouldn't. But about 17 or 18 years ago, I'm going to think it was, I heard a musician, and I fell in love with a song. And then he was coming to town, and I went to go see him in concert. And I found the greatest entertainer I'd ever seen. Now, he's also aged over the time, but this guy came on the stage and spinning around his piano, full of energy. And his music has not just meant a little to me, it has meant so much to me. The one song, Just Another Day in Paradise, I used to sing before I even had children, dreaming about having kids. Whenever I'm in a little bit of a dark place, I sing that song. If there's any song, if you want to get to know who I am, you play that song and listen to it. That's it. That's who I am, and that's who I hope to be. You know, it's not like, I mean, that's all I want to be, and that song embodies me. But I came to find out that all of his music kind of touched me in a weird way, and just, I mean, I think that he's been in my life just through his music for almost 17 or 18 years now, which is insane. I would sing the song to my daughter when she was in her mom's belly. I would sing the song with my kids to go to sleep every night. It's my ringtone on my phone. But his music is it's just insane. I don't know why I feel that connection. Maybe others haven't, but you know, I've probably turned, I was thinking about this today, via telling people about him, sending music, buying CDs for people, you know, telling them to go to concerts. I probably have turned between upwards of 150 people onto him, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, I can't think of anybody that's turned me onto something like that. Anyway, I had this strange, it's weird for a 50-year-old man to be saying this, but I have this strange affinity. It's not strange at all. I take that back because I don't feel strange about it at all. The guy's the best musician, the best entertainer, and his music just speaks to me. I've had him in my life literally every day for the last 18 years, maybe 17, in some capacity. Some days it's a whole heap load. Some days it's just a few songs. I've shaken his hand and met him at meet and greets probably a dozen times, but you know, he wouldn't know me from Adam because, you know, he meets so many people. I've seen him probably 30 times in concert. My kids have probably seen him 5 or 6 times each already. I share the music with them. They love him. In my household, he goes by one name, Phil. So anyway, just the way earlier today I told you about Steve, who's always been a supporter since day one, another young lady named Lisa, who has always been a supporter from day one, and really has just been really behind me in this whole thing. And she texted me the other day and said, "Hey, can I talk to you? I got something big to share with you." And I don't know what that is, but I figured I would. I was excited to kind of find out, right? So last night she called me and she sent me something, and I don't know how to attach it to here. I'm going to go to Facebook and I'm going to attach it to a posting there. But anyway, she somehow, I still haven't got the backstory as to how she pulled this off, but she wanted me to make sure I got permission before I posted anything. But again, it's 10 or 15 seconds, but I must have played it 20 times today. And it just kind of means the world to me, so, God, I'm such a baby. Anyway, she had gotten, I don't know how she did it, but you're going to see a 15-second video or so where Phil Vassar, somebody just means the world to me, just gave me a shout out, a little pep talk, and it's really, really cool, you know? So I'm going to get going now because I want to, you know, follow up on some other things. It's a real peaceful night out here. But I'm going to go on to Facebook or my YouTube, my Facebook page, this is my YouTube, after I publish this, and I'm going to attach that video, and it might mean nothing to you guys, it really might not. But I don't know, I feel invested with this guy. Nah, he's probably humbled and just says, look, I just play music the same way I feel like I'm just walking, you know, but his music means so much to me. So thank you, everybody. Lisa, thank you so much. It's amazing that you did that. Phil, thanks for giving me the shout out, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So, love you, Landon. Hey, Landon, Kira. It really is Phil. So have a good night, guys.